Yeah. Thanks for having me. I'm going to try to keep it really quick because I know it's a long day. I'm the president of Mount Pleasant Solar Co-op. I'm one of 4 founders that included my son, Walter, when he was 12 years old. And last year we did solar on 45 houses in Mount Pleasant. There was 127 kilowatts installed. And this year I think we're going to do another 10 or 20 houses. And we've helped kind of get these guys going. Basically the message is, I don't know exactly how you can do it, but you can do it, and if they say you can't do it, ignore them and just keep at it. We've helped 5 other co-ops start in DC, and I just have 2 main messages for you guys today. The first is that when you get together to do solar, putting the panels up is the beginning, not the end. Because, as Mike alluded to and other people have alluded to, the entire system, whether it's your utility billing or the regulation or the subsidies at the federal level or the national level or the local level, they're all set to support the other kind of energy. And so when you start solar, you need to start really what's going to be years of engagement to chip away at those rules. And I'll give you a couple examples. In DC, we've had to go back and change the metering rules. We've had to change the subsidy program. We've had to fight for the budget. We've had to fight to double the fine on Pepco if they didn't buy renewable energy. And that's just in the last 2.5 years. So what I'm saying is you need to stay engaged because this is a process that starts now and then grows from here. The other thing I really want to say is that you guys aren't alone. There's actually a national movement out there. And a lot of us are calling it the community power movement. And what that is people like you all who are sick and tired of the status quo. And there's a national website called solargardens.org. There's a group of sort of pioneers and engineers that get together online. There's a national bill introduced called the Solar Gardens Bill, introduced by Udall, Colorado. Massachusetts has come out with a pioneer, and Colorado is trying to follow. And I want to explain to you the simplicity of this idea. We're all on the same grid. When you do solar, you're just feeding your solar into our grid. There's no real reason that the panels have to be on your house. And if you know the details of what these guys went through to make this happen, Security Exchange Commission regulations, IRS regulations, how do you do the depreciation, how do you do the financing, et cetera, it doesn't need to be that complicated. So what you can do if you pass a Solar Gardens bill or a virtual net metering bill is that you can have the panel, you can own the panel anywhere in your billing area, basically. And it doesn't matter if you're a renter, it doesn't matter whether you move, that panel gets credited against your bill. And it's been tested in lots of places, it's not a crazy idea. That means that you could do dozens, if not hundreds of projects like this very simply because you're not creating an investment vehicle, you're just buying a panel and crediting against your bill. So that's my message is this is the beginning. I'm so glad to see this actually happen. I'm so inspired and thank you for having me.